Odessa. I'm the Mystic Intuitive Healer. I'm a psychic medium, Reiki master, spiritual coach, and an intuitive tarot card reader. And through the work I'm doing here on YouTube, as well as my website, odessamall.com, I hope to deliver messages to you guys that will help you to awaken, heal, align, and grow. And I'm really excited about today's topic. We are going to be diving into how people secretly feel about you, highlighting love. So I've got 3 piles here for you guys to select from, but I did want to mention I'm running a contest this month for a free reading with me. If you'd like to participate, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment below. All right, so pile number 1, I've got 2 cards that are going to give me an energy for like how people generally feel about you, and it's partnered with clear quartz. Clear quartz opens your crown chakra. It helps to, actually, it can be used to clear all of your chakras. It's a universal crystal, and it also helps you to connect with your higher self. And then pile number 2 is partnered with green aventurine. This helps to regulate your emotions. It helps to release any kind of restlessness or nervousness. It also partners with your heart chakra, opening up that chakra and helping you to have more unconditional love for yourself and others. And then pile number 3 is partnered with carnelian. Carnelian is a stone that partners with your root chakra as well as with your sacral chakra. It helps you to have stronger endurance and stamina, and it can help ground out your energy. So I'm gonna let you guys take a second to select your pile, and I will see you in a moment. Hi, pile number 1. So I've got your cards here and your clear quartz crystal. So like I was saying in the intro, these 2 cards are going to give me an idea of how people secretly feel about you in love. And before we get into that, I just wanted to mention, in case you missed the intro, that I am running a contest for a free reading with me. If you're interested, subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment below. Okay, so let's see what your cards are. You got the 10 of coins and flirtation. Nice. That's amazing. So you have a lot of admirers is what I am seeing here. There are all of these people surrounding this individual. The 10 of coins is a card of great abundance and luxury. This is a card that to me says that there's a number of people that really see you as someone that they could like plant roots with, that they could see a future with, like literally growing old. This is like this old couple and they've got all of their children around them. And I feel like there's a number of people that really see you in a really romantic light. I just get this energy of like Romeo and Juliet from this card, but like in the most positive way, right? At the heart of their like undying love for each other. And there is sun energy here, as well as all of these flowers. Like they really see you as someone who opens them up and helps them to like blossom more romantic feelings. Like I just keep getting the energy that there are a number of secret admirers that want to like write songs and poems to you. Like I think that they're experiencing like romantic feelings either that they've never experienced before or feelings that they haven't experienced since they were like teenagers experiencing love for the first time. Like it's like giddy schoolboy crushing on his high school sweetheart, you know, like that kind of energy. Like they feel like they have been struck by Cupid's arrow. And like if you're in a relationship, then your partner is hopelessly in love with you and just sees you as like an angel, like this figure. She's got this this gold fabric wrapped around her, but it kind of has this energy of wings behind her, and then there's this energy of a halo around her head. So yeah, they see you as an angel. And they just want to stare into your eyes. They want to do nice things for you. They want to like buy you beautiful things, but it's not, you know, their feelings for you are not on the superficial level. This is like real love. They want to buy you nice things and take you nice places, but they also want to care for you. Like this woman is rubbing her husband's back. Like they see themselves growing old with you and they want to take care of you. But I also get the energy that there are a number of maybe more younger energies, I want to say. That doesn't mean that their actual age is younger than you. Just their experience level, maybe on an emotional level, is a little less experienced than you. And they I feel like there's just some like younger, more youthful energies, more inexperienced in love, that really want your attention, are willing to fight for you. But I think that there is one individual that is an equal match to you, that I think that actually has already caught your eye, that you're meant to be with. I'm like, although some of you might be dating. Okay, there's a bunch of you that are going to watch this, and I'm getting two different stories. I'm getting one story where there is an established couple. You guys are already together. You are either in a relationship with this person, or you're married to this person, or you know exactly who I'm talking about. You're a perfect match for each other. You're going to end up growing old together. You might just be at the beginning stages of your relationship, but everyone else like is just completely falls short of what this person can offer you as far as stability and long-term growth, but also just the way you feel inside when you're around them, and vice versa. They feel just as strongly for you. Then there's another group of you that haven't come into alignment quite yet with this person that's crushing on you hardcore. You might know them, but you're not like actually dating them yet. And you're dating casually, and there's a bunch of people in your orbit, but very shortly, one person is going to stand out above and beyond any of the other people, and you guys are gonna like fall hopelessly in love together. And I just feel like it's gonna be this beautiful love story where you guys really have a lot of fun together, and it's still very flirtatious and youthful, even into your 80s, you know, like where you flirt with each other and you just like, and you see each other as like the most beautiful, most handsome, most fabulous, exciting, intelligent, dynamic person you've ever met. Like it's real, like, you know, divine counterpart energy for me, like true love. That's the energy I get. And I do feel like the person that is your divine counterpart already knows who you are and knows how they feel. I'm getting major goosebumps, but you might not be aware of them. Like, I mean, if you're in a relationship and this is fitting your partner, then you know that is the person that I'm talking about. But for those of you who are single, they know that they want to be with you forever. They just haven't told you yet. So let's get some more cards and find out some more info about how others secretly feel about you. How do others secretly feel about pile number 1? What secret love feelings do they have about pile number 1? Okay. All right. Okay, so like I was saying, there are younger energies that are around you that really want to battle for your affections. You got the 5 of Wands. There are people out there that really, really want to be your partner, but they know that there's stiff competition. I think that you are really seen as somebody who is like the full package. Like there's no question of that because you got the 10 of coins. Like you are seen as the full package. Then you also got the 9 of coins. Like this is in like the traditional tarot. It's typically a woman who's wearing this gorgeous robe and in an abundant garden. It would be kind of the idea of Mother Nature, real strong goddess energy, and regardless of how you identify, I'm just talking about energies. Like you are just seen as like very abundant, extremely beautiful, very like you have a real luxury about you, and it doesn't have anything to do with like how you like actually having like expensive clothes or like expensive jewelry or anything superficial like that. It's the way that you carry yourself. Like you could literally be wearing a paper bag and it would look like it was a $10,000 dress. It's the way that you carry yourself. You're like a full-on goddess in these people's eyes, which is amazing. And like I was saying, they want to battle you. But I feel like, okay, I'm being told that some of these cards came out in reverse, but I'm being asked to sort of like talk about both sides. So you got the 5 of Cups. And so the 5 of Cups is talking about kind of being pessimistic, seeing the glass as half empty, looking at things in a negative view. But it came out in reverse. And this is telling me that the people that are around you, they don't see you as the glass half empty. They see you as the full package, like I was saying. But they don't think that they have a shot. They think there's too much competition for your attentions. And I think that you are a independent, spiritually minded person, even if you don't necessarily like identify with that. I think that you get a lot of spiritual information, insights, downloads. Basically, you listen to your gut, you listen to your intuition. You got the 4 of Cups, which is often talking about getting information from spirit. It came in the reverse, and this is indicating to me that these people actually recognize that you are following your intuition, and your intuition is guiding you away from them. And these people literally, some of them you might have known from the past, like the 6 of Cups, knowing them from the past, reminiscing. People might reach out to you a lot from, high school or college, and they send you messages through your social media and they want to be with you. Some of these people are exes because you got the 3 of Pentacles or coins, but also in reverse, and the 6 of Cups was in reverse. So again, I feel like there are people from your past that want to be with you, that reach out to you, and you're like, not having it. Because you know your worth, and you're like, no way. You guys are like not mature enough, and I am looking for, oh my God, That's why. 9 of coins. You're looking for your 9 of coins. You are looking for your counterpart. That's what is going on here. And he is, or she is there, waiting for you, looking at you, knows you. And I think that you are not really aware that this is your perfect person quite yet, because you're like taking control of your life and you're having fun and you're like having your little flirtations and you're like, you know, figuring out what works for you. And that's amazing. And you are also kind of getting distracted with some of the attentions of others. And you're sort of having, like, it takes energy, right? Like, you're a kind person, you're a nice person, you're empathetic, you have spiritual gifts, you're like letting these people down easy. I'm getting this, like, you have a real something about Mary energy. And if you don't know that movie, look it up. It is basically, the concept of the movie is there's this amazing girl, she is like she's the full package, and there's all these guys chasing after her and they're trying to get her attention, and they're like playing all these schemes and everything, and like she's really eventually sees through it, right? So she gets distracted with it for a while, but eventually there's a positive outcome. So if you haven't seen that movie, you might want to watch it, because basically you are Mary. And you're getting distracted because of all these suitors, but you're going to be clearing them away. And some of them, like I said, are exes. And I think they're like toxic exes or negative exes, where there was like third party energy. Basically, like the shoe is on the other foot now. You were interested in them and they were like, oh, I don't want to settle down, I want to play the field. I get the energy that they didn't even have enough emotional maturity to even be able to articulate that to you or say that. It was like they were just going to string you along, and then eventually you discovered like their schemes. You stepped into your power, you know your worth, and now they're trying to come back and you're like, no. You might be sort of friendly with these people. I'm getting the sense that some of them are your co-workers, so of course you're friendly with them. You are very diplomatic about all of this, but you're not gonna like be chasing any of these, 5 of wands, to the altar or anything. Like, that's definitely not happening. And that is exactly what you should be doing. Because like I said, this 9 of coins is there waiting for you. So let's get a couple more cards about how people secretly feel about you in love. How do people secretly feel about pile number 1 in love? How do people secretly feel about pile number 1 in love? Literally exactly what we were talking about. Okay, so like I was talking about before, that I think that there's some like toxic exes that are trying to come back into your life. You got the karmic relationship card. You also got the mask. And so the karmic relationship card says fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. So that's what I was saying. That you let go of these toxic people, these karmic partners, because you stepped into your own power, you knew your worth, and you walked away from it. And they were wearing masks and like trying to sort of pretend that they were your perfect partner, or they were gaslighting you to a certain degree and telling you that nothing is going on, and secretly they are talking to other people or dating other people, or whatever the scenario was. They weren't ready to settle down or truly be respectful of you, and you walked. And then you're still being pursued by a couple of partners or like possibilities that are still kind of in this energy where they feel like they have to wear a mask. They're still at that stage where they I feel like they're taking on the lesson of fake it till you make it, but they're sort of like misinterpreting what that should actually mean. So they're like, okay, I'm just going to pretend that I'm somebody else because that's what the world wants me to be. That's a false belief, and it's totally self-limiting. Whereas what they should be doing is being their authentic self, and even if they aren't confident, just project that you are, and then, their true love will be magnetized to them, which is exactly what you're doing. You're not wearing a mask. You know who you are. You're making healthy choices. You got the healthy choice card. Making healthy choices in love and life, self-love, self-care, being happier. You are building your own stability. Palm tree. Stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. You're like figuring out what works for you, and you're willing to compromise a little bit, but you're not going to bend to the point where your trunk breaks in half. And the people that were toxic to you, you're like, no, it's over. Grim Reaper, the relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life, which is exactly what you're doing. And you are in a phase right now where you are working on healing yourself and growing. You got clock, need time, takes time, in time cycles, time to heal and progress. So you are like working on yourself, and you understand the concept of divine timing, so you know that the right person will be aligned with you. Basically, what I mean by that is they're going to come into your life. It'll be a meet cute. Spirit will just put you in the right place at the right time, and you'll literally walk into them at the grocery store, or meet them through friends, or start a new job and they have the desk next to you, and you guys will be aligned, and then your beautiful love story will begin. But up until that point, you're working on yourself, and you are not interested. You got talking, and this is like talking about people trying to message you and call you and with the aim of hoovering, and you're not about it, right? Like I was saying, you are making healthy choices. You are moving forward. It's obvious that you have done the hard work on yourself to know exactly what you expect from a partner, and that is exactly what is going to continue to unfold for you. You are going to continue to grow and heal and be moving towards your beautiful, dynamic, balanced partner, and you're going to have this loving, flirtatious romance that lasts until the end of your lives. So you just keep going. You have it. You know exactly what you need to do, and it's nice to have some admirers, and you can enjoy that, but don't lose sight of the bigger goal. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. This was super fun. And if you're interested in entering the contest, like I said, subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment below, and I hope to see you guys in the next pick a card. Take care. Hi, pile number 2, welcome back. I've got your cards and your green aventurine. And before we get into the cards, I just wanted to mention, in case you missed the intro, I'm running a contest this month for a free reading with me. If you want to participate, then subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment below. All right, so these cards are going to tell me how people feel about you secretly when it comes to love. So let's see what you have. You have lust, ooh, and you got the Page of Coins. Okay, so obviously, people find you very desirable. They feel very lusty towards you. There is a fiery volcano erupting in the background. They are extremely attracted to you physically. I get the sensation and the feeling that they want to experience all of their senses with you: sight, smell, taste, touch, hearing. They just want to really envelop themselves in you and everything that you are. So it's not just physical lust, wanting to have like a physical one-on-one relationship with you, but it's also like they get lusty feelings about you from just being around you, hearing your own thoughts too, because I'm even getting a sense that, you know, with the Page of Coins, this is talking about you being a vibrant young person who is building their future. So even if you aren't like a young person, or you don't consider yourself a young person, it's still talking about someone who is building something new. They're at the beginning, almost earlier beginning stages of a journey. And this particular figure, she's got the sun rising in the background, but it's also right around her crown chakras. So this is like, you're getting new insights, you're being guided. And I think that people find that really, really sexy about you. I think that they think that you're exciting and adventurous, and that you have a real caring quality to you, nurturing with these elk and this young girl. I think that you also are a person, or at least these people get the sense of you, that you're not ready to settle down. You're not looking for a solid partnership. You are someone who is looking to have experiences. I think that you might have been in a really committed relationship in the past, and now you're playing the field. Or you could be in a committed relationship with someone, but you know, others see you as someone who they would like to have a casual relationship with or have new experiences with. You know, this is all from the perspective of others, you know, how they view you in love. But they would love to have a shot at dating you, for sure. Or at least having some physical time with you. Because they are very lusty after you. So let's get some more cards and see how people feel about you. What are their secret love feelings for pile number 2? What are people's secret love feelings for pile number 2? I think many of you are, as I was saying before, you are either single or dating casually, or you're in a relationship that is a little more casual, possibly even in an open relationship, because there's the energy of, first you got the 3 of Cups. So this is an energy of celebration, of like spending time with friends. It could be indicating that it's more of an open relationship, or it's a more casual relationship where there's other people involved, or you're just like wanting to go out and have a good time, right? But I think that you have lots of admirers because you got the 5 of Wands. And this is indicating to me that there are a number of suitors that would like to battle for a chance with you. These feel like younger energies, and they aren't necessarily established. They haven't really figured out who they are or what they want, but they know that they'd like to have an experience with you. Now, there is one particular individual who might have caught your eye. The Knight of Cups has come forward, and the Knight of Cups is a person who is very romantic, who he's kind of like knight in shining armor kind of energy. Now, this could be a positive thing. It can also be a negative thing, right? Like any of the cards, honestly, in the tarot. So if he is empathetic and it knows, you know, who he is, and he values people and relationships, his romantic side could be a real positive because it's based on genuine feelings. He might not be ready to settle down, but because of the stage he is at in his life, or her, this does not have to be a man. It can be anyone. It's just that I'm describing it as a man because there's a man on the card. So this is an individual who might not be ready to settle down, but they know that they love and they want to try and explore many different relationships with different partners so that they can look at things from a higher perspective and then figure out and determine basically what they actually want for a long-term partnership. So this is not necessarily an unhealthy dynamic. Now, if the Knight of Cups is in more of their shadow energy where they're more ego-driven, they're more about facade, and, you know, they tend to play games, or like they're stringing you along, or they're manipulating, or there's any kind of lying or deception or substance abuse or anything like that, that wouldn't be something that I would recommend. I mean, it's totally up to you, and you have to follow your heart, and you will hopefully, if you listen to your intuition, get a sense of whether this particular individual is in their shadow self or whether this is like a firmly rooted energy. But regardless, this person has definitely got their eye on you, and I think that this is an energy that you would notice and you might equally be attracted to, because you've got this 7 of coins and there's this burning fire here. So this might be somebody you're already dating. I do get the sense that this is more like at a stage for many of you where it's possible that the embers are just starting to burn, and you might just be watching each other at this stage and things haven't really started to heat up yet. The 7 of coins is a card that's talking about skill development, building. In this case, it would be a relationship or a situationship or some sort of dynamic with this particular individual. But you definitely have a lot of admirers that are lusting after you for sure. So let me get some more cards that will tell me a bit more about how people secretly feel about you, pile number 2. How do people secretly feel about pile number 2? How do people secretly feel about pile number 2 in love? So like I was saying earlier, you might have been in a situation where you were dating someone who wasn't faithful or wasn't respectful, or, you know, there was some sort of deceit or deception going on behind your back. It could have been that they were just really cruel to you, like, or that they said really hostile and mean things to you, or like, you know, hurt you deeply. You got stabbed in the back, heartbreaking pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. So like I was saying before, you might have been in a longer term relationship in the past that ended possibly because of a third party situation, and then you decided that you're like, I'm just gonna date, because you got the date card. I do think that there is partially there is the possibility that this person that stabbed you in the back is trying to come back and connect with you. Now that could be this Knight of Cups, right? This could be this Knight of Cups that's wanting to come back into your life, that you have this, like some of you, this might be twin flame. You know, I can't deny the fact that there's so much flame imagery here. This might be twin flame dynamic, and I'm starting to get those goosebumpy feelings. Okay, so you guys, if this resonates for you, and you identify this person as your twin flame, and you are not in union, and this is a matter where there has been deception or third-party situations or something going on that wasn't healthy for you, and you're in separation, I would say that this particular relationship is most likely at this point not going to evolve into a long-term relationship that has any kind of stable foundation. Now, maybe in 10 years from now, but at this energy, this person has a lot of growing to still do. Now, you do as well. You know, you're still at this Page of Coins energy, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. You're being encouraged to basically you're basically being asked to turn away from this twin flame, because you've got two cards that are sort of talking about the same dynamic. You've got love call, someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. But then the response is not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, or person, boundaries, still angry. So this person that hurt you, that I think you were mirroring each other, you know, you got mirroring each other, self-image, relationship reflects our wounds and introspection, which is typically at the core of a twin flame union. In my opinion, twin flame unions are to help you learn your own self-worth and equally learn to value others as much as we love ourselves, right? It's equal but opposite lessons. And so, you know, if you guys were in this unhealthy dynamic and you're in separation, you're being encouraged to stay in separation and go in different directions. Start dating new people, because you're going to meet somebody new. Get back out there, plan and set a date, and then you've got Cupid's arrow. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation or meeting, which is so awesome. So I'm not clearly seeing who it is that's going to be coming into your life in the future, but there is somebody that is supposed to be coming into your life that is going to be a perfect love match to you, that's really going to, like, you know, be a great partner to you. Now, some of you might want to go back and listen to pile number 1 so you can get a better idea of what the future holds, because the 5 of Wands also came out in pile number 1. So if you're being torn, I would say that this is probably your energy right now, and then pile number 1 is the future energy once you meet the person that this Cupid's arrow card is talking about. So I'm gonna get just like a couple more cards so I can get kind of an idea of, like, basically, I feel like you know that there are people that are lusting after you. Yeah, let's find out a little bit more about this future person and how I love it. And how this future person is going to feel about you. This Cupid's arrow person that I don't think you've necessarily met yet. Oh, wow. It's your divine counterpart. This future person that you're being encouraged to hold out for is your future counterpart. You got the Lovers And you also got the World. And this is one of the few decks that I have that the World card actually has two lovers seamlessly dancing together. Like, these are two highly, like, spiritual unions. These are truly divine counterparts. And then you got, oh wow, you got the Eight of Coins, and then you also got Judgment. So this is talking about there being some sort of epiphany on your part. You know, you working diligently towards your future, possibly doing some self-reflection and sort of like figuring out basically not only what you want, but what you're willing to put yourself through. Because this particular Eight of Coins is, the legend that's connected to this imagery is associated with basically going through a painful exercise to try and liberate someone that you love. So I feel like that's kind of talking about this energy that you've had with the twin flame. Like, how much pain are you going to put yourself through to try and rescue somebody else that doesn't want to be rescued? Even if they are saying that they love you, the energy I'm getting is that they've stabbed you in the back and that they are not ready to heal. They're just mirroring this energy. And I'm also kind of getting the energy that they're just lusting after you and they want to fight for you because they don't want to lose, not necessarily because they want to have a solid partnership with you. There's still this energy of the, you know, third party situations, other girls, other guys, whoever on the side. And if you can sort of like recognize that you deserve more than that, then that's going to be your epiphany. That's when you're going to be led towards like you think you've met somebody that fills your heart. You haven't seen anything yet. Like, this is the kind of love that not many people experience. This is really powerful. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. Like, you are definitely somebody who, you know, people find extremely beautiful. Like, the other energy that I am getting from this is that you're very like graceful, that you have a lot of high energy, that you might be a really great dancer, you might have a great sense of humor. I get the idea that people really enjoy spending time with you, like celebrating. You might like to go out a lot, and that doesn't necessarily mean that it's just like going out to drink or anything like that. You just might like to be out on the town, experiencing life, seeing new things. And people love that about you. They like it really makes them feel very attracted to you and very lusty towards you. But, you know, like, I know I concentrated a lot on this person that I think wants to come back into your life, but, you know, I have to let my guides guide me, and this is the message that they wanted to deliver to you. So I hope that this resonated with you. And if you're interested in the contest, like I said, subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment below. If you would like to have a one-on-one reading with me where we can like even dive further into this, then you can always go to my website, odessaandI, and you can book a session with me there. And I hope to see you guys in the next Pick a Card. Have a great day. Hi, pile number 3. So I've got your card and your carnelian stone here. And just in case you missed the intro, I want to let you know I'm running a contest this month for a free reading with me. All you have to do is subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment below to be entered. All right, so these two cards are going to let me know in general how people secretly feel about you in love. So let's see what they are. You've got Quarrel and the King of Swords. All right. So, you know, I feel like these cards are telling me that people are really attracted to your mind. I think that you are a very strong person. You're very opinionated. You really speak your truth. You know where you stand on issues. People feel equal parts really attracted to that. Like, I get this idea of like you would be someone who would be really interesting to have a deep debate with, or a philosophical conversation. They feel equally attracted to that energy, but also sort of put off by that energy because, and I feel like this is really good because I think that you are somebody who has two sides to your character. Like, there is Mars on this card, but there is also Pisces. I feel like you have an empathetic, attuned, emotional side, even verging on psychic abilities. But I also think that you're not somebody that, you're not a shrinking violet. Like, if you don't agree with something, you will stand up for yourself, and you are more than happy to go toe to toe. Now, if you are a person that identifies with the feminine, you might intimidate some of the divine masculines out there because, you know, many divine masculines feel like they don't know how to handle a strong woman, and that's for them to work out. You know, like, and it doesn't matter if you identify as being a woman or a man. I'm just saying, like, you know, if you are with a person who is strong and dominant, and you are equally strong and dominant, and they have an issue with that, that's their problem, not yours. Let them go, and they will figure it out on their own, and it's up for you to go and continue to move forward with all your power and strength and magnetize somebody who can handle you. Like, this is power. You have the power to change people's opinions and really make huge shifts. Like, there's a griffin on this card. The griffin was often used in heraldry, like family crests, to talk about leadership qualities. So this isn't something that you're being encouraged to change at all. If anything, you should continue to present yourself in all your power because it's foundational. You just might feel that you have a hard time finding partners because they can't handle you. I'm like getting this whole like scenario in my mind where like there's this TikTok that I was watching with this woman who was talking about like the concept of a woman being too much, you know, and what does that even mean? That you're too loud, or you're too, like you're too strong, you're too vibrant, what does that mean to be too much? You are one of those women, or man, you are one of those people that people might think is too much, but all that means is that you're too strong for them. And honestly, you don't want those people. So let's get some more cards and find out more about how people secretly feel about you in love. Now, I want you to know they still, like I was saying before, still feel very attracted to you. They are holding on to this ring. The ring being a symbol of unity, right? There's a reason, like the gold band, like a wedding band, that kind of thing. They're very attracted to you, but also intimidated by you. Okay, so let's get some more information about how people secretly feel about you, pile number 3 in love. How do people secretly feel about pile number 3 in love? Okay. Oh my God. This is crazy. Okay, so first of all, you got the very first card that came out is the Ace of Swords. So like I was saying, you are a person that is very confident. You know how to communicate your ideas. You stand in your power. You know who you are, and you're not afraid to voice your opinions. And that has served you very, very well. You're a leader. You got the Ace of Wands. Both of these are like strong, like beginning energy. And then you also got the Queen of Coins. So you're somebody who is seen by others as very abundant, that you are able to manifest everything that you want in life. I'm also hearing Siren, like they find you very attractive. Like this, with the serpent, I'm getting that whole energy of seductress. That you might be like, I've had this energy before and it's coming forward again, so maybe this will resonate for you. You might have watched this in my past reading, but this femme fatale kind of energy, like you know, in those like black and white detective movies where the woman comes in and she's very confident and she knows exactly what she wants and she's super sexy and she just lays it out on the table. You know, you're like Bond girl. Like you might not be a girl, but that's the energy that I'm getting. It's like truly somebody who really owns their sexuality, really knows who they are, is very sexy, and can really like manifest the life that they want. And I think that you've been very successful. Like Queen of Coins, she's got a lot of financial stability, a lot of success. And I think that you, oh my God, and you also got the Ace of Cups. So like you're very empathetic. I think that, like I was saying before, you're meeting people that want to be your partner that do not know how to handle you at all. This is the first time they've ever been challenged with this kind of energy. They've never met somebody who is not only super confident, speaks their truth, really knows how to express themselves and knows how to see things from different perspectives. Like you are not a black and white thinker at all. You are somebody who can see things from multiple angles. You know, you're looking at a problem from the bottom, the top, the left, the right, the front, the back. You are looking at it from all different perspectives, right? With this knot here, you're following all these paths to find the weakest point where you can cut through somebody else's argument and win that debate. And I don't think that you necessarily do that in a combative way where you're like trying to cut somebody down. Now, maybe in the past you had been a person that was trying to win an argument because if you felt like you had lost a debate, you felt like you had lost some sense of self. But you're way beyond that now. You don't feel that way at all anymore. You just like having intellectual conversations with people that can keep up with you. And if you, like, I get the energy of a lawyer, that kind of energy. Like, you're looking for that weak spot and it's fun for you because you're smart enough to be able to navigate that kind of circle. You're able to navigate that kind of conversation, that debate. Go for it. That's awesome. Like, embrace that. And if others can't keep up, then, you know, that's not your problem. Then you got the Ace of Wands. So you're really able to stand your ground. You're a leader. You are independent, like that Ace of Swords. You might have a strong social media presence or just be somebody that people look to. Very stylish, very, you know, sexy. I get this real strong, sexy, fiery, lusty energy from that. But you are also very caring and empathetic. And these are all the reasons why people are strongly, strongly attracted to you. But up until now, I think that you have been meeting people that are not on your level. You know, you are embodying this queen king energy and you're finding knights. And like, that's who these guys are too. these are knights down here. And you're beyond that, you know, like, and they might not be younger than you, but their emotional intelligence and their experience level and their willingness to compromise and work as a team is at the level of someone who doesn't have a lot of maturity or experience in relationships. And I think that they see you as this Oracle of Delphi, this Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is talking about deep depression and deep pain and wounding. But this particular card has the Oracle of Delphi. And the Oracle of Delphi was like a mystic prophet. You know, it was many different women in the Temple of Apollo. This is a Greek mythology based on historical documents, that these women would have visions about the future, and they would give recommendations to leaders, you know, the kings of their time. And that's who you are. Like, you see it all. You're like, they cannot keep up, and they feel pessimistic and sad about it, and they see you on this throne. It's like they can never reach that, and you know they can't, right? Like, you might be feeling sort of depressed about it, because it's like, why do I keep meeting all these people? And like, almost like I get the energy at times you might feel like you need to like sort of like make yourself feel smaller so that you can match these people. And I am strongly discouraging you from doing that, because no matter what, you'll never be able to make these people feel comfortable. You're just gonna lose all your beautiful light, you know, everything that makes you the like god and goddess that you are. Like, don't change, don't dim to fit in, right? And they are feeling this Five of Cups energy. Like, they just constantly see, you know, the cups as half empty. Like, when they're with you, they're not seeing all the beautiful gifts. They're just being triggered constantly, because being around someone like you exposes all of their weaknesses and trauma. And it's important actually for them. They don't see that, but in the future they will. They will thank you for it. That you know, got them to sort of push themselves to be a better version of themselves. And then they'll see the value in the relationship. But right now, all they are seeing is, this person is triggering me. You know, you might get partners that are telling you, like, you know, why is nothing ever good enough? And like, you know, why can't you just cut me some slack? Or like, why are you nagging me? You're not. They're just really triggered because they just cannot keep up. But ultimately, they know that. Even if they gaslight you and tell you that you're the problem, they know that they're the problem. But I'm telling you 100%, you're the Oracle of Delphi. They're the problem. Okay, so let's get a couple more cards and find out how people secretly feel about you in love, pile number 3. How do people secretly feel about pile number 3? My guides keep telling me that this isn't a secret to you. I kept saying, like, how do they secretly feel about you? And you're like thinking, no, none of this is a secret. I know all of this. Okay, so first card that came out is cassette. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in their head. Then you got keys on a ring, so many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. You also got passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. And you got clock, need time, takes time, and time cycles. time to heal and progress. Okay, so the Knight of Coins. All these guys, all these knights that are feeling pessimistic about you and like cannot keep up with your like sheer like goddessness. They are, if they aren't in your life anymore, like, I mean, even people from your past, like, I'm seriously, past love interests think about you all the time. And they are playing this over in their minds, and they are really feeling like you're the one that got away, like they totally screwed up. Even the ones that were stringing you along at some point in your life or had multiple options, they're like really thinking that they wasted an opportunity. And I think a lot of other people also see you as someone who could have literally anyone, and they're afraid that they're just going to be one key on a ring. And honestly, you could have anyone. If you can just like tap into, you know, your own like amazingness, like if you could see yourself through others' eyes, you know, see all the power that you hold, like this is incredible, honestly, then you would never, ever, ever settle for their BS, because it honestly is. I feel like you've been gaslit a ton. But what my guides want you to know is that you're nearing the end of this cycle, right? You've got this 9 of Swords here. So you're not entirely at the end yet, but you are definitely close to the end of a cycle. Or it's possible that you've just started a new cycle, right? Because of all of the aces, those are the beginning of the journey. So you, depending on, you know, what your situation is, you're either really close to the end or you're at the very, very beginning. But regardless of which position you are at, you're being told that you should just focus on yourself, allow time to heal from any of the feelings of the past, like reconcile yourself with any of the self-limiting beliefs that these other people had. Don't take that on because you're amazing, and just wait until like this perfect person comes towards you, because there is going to be a King of Coins that comes towards you. And that doesn't mean that it's a man. It's just divine counterpart energy. Because you got this passion card, insane chemistry, liking each other equally and having fun. Like, there's definitely someone perfect for you on the horizon that not can just handle this, but like could never be with anyone else. It's a divine counterpart. It's a person that has been experiencing all the same things as you, having people misunderstand them as well and think they're too much. They've been dating all the wrong people as well, and they are equally grounded in their powerful energy. So if you can just like focus on yourself, you're gonna find them even faster. And don't worry about all of these other people that like don't have their shit together, because you are fabulous and you just need to like keep charging forward. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, and like I was saying, if you are interested in joining me in the competition, then you can subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment below, and I will enter you in the contest. I'll be announcing the winner on January 1st via video on my channel. If anyone is interested in having a one-on-one reading with me, you can always go to my website, odessaand.com, and book there. And I hope to see you guys in the next pick a card. Have a great night.